Hello, this is Double Gold Consultant Tasha Smutney, and I'm going to talk to you about how to go through our registration for vendors. So this is going to be under Getting Started, step 3 in our Getting Started in our team website. Right, so the first thing you're going to notice is this button that says Information for Vendors. I highly recommend that you either print this and put it in your workspace or add it to your own Google Drive or download it to your computer in some way. It has all the information you're going to need for our vendors and suppliers. We do use those two words interchangeably. All right. So it talks about how and where to contact Archer Travel when you have trouble with any of your vendors. That includes, if your access has been taken away for some reason and you need help with that. All right. It also has all of Archer's information that you're going to need, right? Their phone number, their fax number, their IATA number. Please note that there is a different phone number you give for cruise lines. So if you call a cruise line, they're going to ask you for this phone number. Okay. So then you just go through each button. As you click it, there's going to be a Google Doc that pops up for each one. So starting with VAX, Vacation Access, it tells you you're going to go to your back office and click the Travel Cafe. And then go to Suppliers and Supplier Request Form. So I go to my back office. I go to Travel Cafe. Then I'm going to go on the side and click Suppliers, Supplier Request Form. Now, if you are using this on a phone, oftentimes this menu shows up at the bottom. So just scroll all the way down if you don't see it. Supplier Request Form. All right. I understand all the following. You're going to put your information, your Evolution ID number. If you don't know that number, you can go right back to your back office. Right here, you could even copy and paste it. Then you need to use the same email that your account is registered under. You do have to enter it twice. Your phone number. And then you select VAX Vacation Access. I correctly inputted all the information. And then you do click Submit. All right. Archer is then going to register you for that supplier. You need to wait for an email from Archer that has your login information for VAX. This does not give you instant access. It does say here it can take up to 4 business days, Monday through Friday, not including holidays. So it really could take, depending when you register, it could take a full week wherever those business days happen to fall. All right. You will get an email. Check those spam and junk emails. I'm not going to click submit just because of the fact that I am already registered for VAX. All right. So then I can close that out. I can close out the directions for VAX and go back to step 3, and I go to Disney registration. It gives me my directions. It says, again, I'm going to go to that travel cafe. So I actually recommend you don't close out, just leave it open. And then it tells me I am going to hover over suppliers, US suppliers. And I'm going to scroll all the way down till I get to Disney. So I'm going to go back to the travel cafe, suppliers, USA suppliers. I'm going to scroll down until I see Disney. Then I'm going to click continue reading. I'm going to skip past where it says login because I want to go to where it says how to register. This one does happen to be the same, but for some it will not be. Okay. I'm going to click. Then I'm going to click first time here, create new account. I'm going to put in my information. And I'm going to create a password. I'm going to verify the password. I'm actually going to use a different email because I am already registered with that one. I'm going to agree and click create account. Oop, saying my password's not long enough. Create account. Then it's going to ask me for my agency ID. That is Archer's IATA number. So I go back to the document, vendors, information for vendors. You could copy and paste it right from there. And click, it tells you right there, it pops up, Archer Travel, continue. And Disney Travel Agent, you do not have to wait for anything. It logs you right in and you have instant access to Disney Travel Agents. Okay. All right, I'm going to close that out. I can go to the next one, Carnival registration. Again, I'm going to look at the directions. Again, I'm going back to the Travel Cafe, USA Suppliers, Carnival, continue reading, and click where it says how to register. Now there is some important information here. It tells you how we're filling it in. All right, your first name is going to be your Evolution ID number. Lots and lots of people get rejected from Carnival because they don't put their Evolution ID number. They put their real first name there. Okay. Archer Travel for agency, the email you're registered with, the phone number that's specific to cruise lines, and we choose agent, right? So I go back to the Travel Cafe, Suppliers, USA Suppliers. I scroll to Carnival, continue reading. I scroll down past the portal to where it says how to register. And again, all those directions are right here, what to put in. Okay. I click where I go to log in. Now I'm not putting my first name there. I'm putting my agent ID, which you can copy and paste or write down right from the back office. You do put your real last name, your date of birth, now, travel agent phone number is you. Travel agent email is you. Agency name is where we're going to put Archer. And again, if I'm unsure, I go back and I check Archer Travel. And if I want to copy and paste the number, I go right in here. The cruise line phone number, not the main phone number. Oop, it didn't do the whole thing. I'm going to choose agent as the level. I checked the box. I click create account. It popped up at the top. Thank you for submitting. An email has been sent to your agency owner or manager requesting this approval. Once it's received, you will receive an email with directions to complete your account setup. You will get an email from Carnival or from GoCCL with those directions. I can close out those directions. I go back. The next one is Beds Online. There's actually a link to register right here. I can hover over it and click. It will pop up. Now I am going to want to look at these directions. All right. I'm going to start with my name, my email. Oops. I don't need support. My name, my email. I'm going to use a different one because I'm already registered. My role. Remember, it says to put for role, work in a travel agency. Right? What best describes your registration? Host, independent contractor with a host agency. I continue to the next page. On this page, this is your information. I believe. Let me double check. Archer Travel. It's actually Archer's information. I apologize. So I can go here so that I can copy it. Because it's asking agency address. Mine just kind of automatically filled it in. Honestly, copy and paste may be the easiest just because then you know you get it right. For agency trade name, you're going to put whatever you've come up with your business. If you haven't come up with a name yet, feel free, just put your name. Okay. I'm going to click continue. Now it's asking what kind of license. It's an IATA. For name, so then we put the number. Name of consortia is Travel Leaders. And then honestly, just choose the smallest amount here. This has recently changed, so I'm just adding that so that I can do that in the directions. All done. Thank you for registering. Now I'm waiting for an email that has my directions. All right. It does ask you what motivated you to join. You can choose whatever you'd like. All right. It says you'll receive credentials between 24 hours and 3 working days. So I'm done with Beds Online. I can close the directions. Right? It's no longer asking for that fiscal number that's here. I go back to step 3. I now have a few more to do. Viator. It says self-register here. I'm going to copy and paste it. Happen to be logged in. Let me log out so I can show you what to do. Again, I'm looking at these directions. I'm going to click that I don't have an account, create one. I'm actually going to go back because I'm going to reopen this now that I have logged out. because this is looking different than the directions. But let's try to go through anyway. Create an account, asking me to make a password. If you already have a TripAdvisor account, you can use an existing account for that. All right. Job title. You are the owner of your travel agency. My phone number. I'm going to click create account. Now I'm going to click travel agents. Yes, I'm working through a host agency. And again, we're putting in that IATA number. So see why it's important that I have this information for vendors so that I can always have that until I've memorized it. It will show me, yes, Archer Travel, verified host, I confirm, continue. Success, I'm now enrolled. I'm logged in. I already have access. This one is one that I have instant access to. I do not need to wait for an email for Viator. Right, so again, this is one of the ones we have instant access once you sign up. I'm going to close it out. Close out the directions for Viator, go back to step 3. The next one I'm doing is cruising power. Again, my directions are right here. I'm going to have, if you hover over it, it should pop up. So you can just click to go there. Now I'm going to make sure I read. It says then click create a new account. Create an account. Right under where the login information is. Register for cruising power. Do not click new agency because we are registered as an agency. English. What is your host agency's phone number? Now I go back and I double check what information I'm putting there. I'm putting the cruise line number. Remember, this is a different number than the host agency's or Archer's main number. And I click find agency. It's going to pull up Archer. Okay. It found them. I keep scrolling down. I agree to the terms. Next, create your agent profile. Now, your username. You are not just selecting a username. There are directions here. Your username should be 00 plus your Archer ID number. So I go back, I get my Archer ID number from the back office. I go back to cruising power. I'm going to put 00 and I'm going to paste the rest of my number in. Click check availability. It's checked. I'm fine. Now I create my password. My contact preferences, where I want them to email me. Again, I'm just going to change that so that it doesn't come to the one I'm already getting all of theirs. When possible, please contact me by phone. That's your choice if you want that there. It's asking for security questions in case you ever forget your login. I'm just going to make up a date. What's your anniversary? Security question 2. What's your favorite color? You choose your questions. Where were you born? All right, you choose again. You are a home-based agent. If it does not let you continue with home-based agent, because there has been an issue sometimes with that it automatically switches back, don't worry about it. You don't have to put the CLIA number in there. We're already there. You can put a phone number or a picture in here of yourself if you choose to personalize your page. Again, this is just for their booking engine. I'm going to choose not subscribe just because I'm already registered and I don't want all of that again. Next, review and complete. There's an error. Password you provided. Oh, I used a letter. I didn't read the directions for passwords. And I included a special character. All right, so I review my information. It did automatically go no to no home-based agent. Don't worry about it. Honestly, it's a glitch in their system. Next, complete my registration. Welcome to Cruising Power. Continue to the home page. It will allow me at that point to log in. Okay, so that one, I'm not waiting for anything back. I don't believe. It looks like it's giving me instant access. I can close that out. I have one left. When you click RoomRes, it's going to tell you that you're going to get an email within your first week of being an agent. Now, it might take till the end of the week, especially depending when you signed up. If you signed up on a weekend, if you signed up over a holiday, but you will get an email from us.support@roomres.com, or it might come right from RoomRes. Okay. And you click that and it will give you the rest of the information to activate your account. So Archer is going to register you and you will then get your activation email in about a week after you became an agent with us. Okay. So those are all of the things you do for registering for your vendors. Hopefully that was helpful. Once you've done this, you're going to go on to the next step in our getting ready.